Okay, 11 is the same way. So we need to multiply. We need to convert this into an improper fraction. Right now this is a mixed fraction. Mixed fraction means it's got a whole number and some fractions, so we need to convert it. So you multiply the bottom two and add the top, and it goes over the same number it already is. So we already know that the bottom is going to be 5. Okay, so 3 times 5 is 15 plus 4, okay, is going to give us 19. Oops. Okay, it's going to give us 19 over 5. And then over here we got negative 8 over 5. Okay, and then always check, do they have the same bottom number? If the answer is yes, you can add the tops together. If the answer is no, you need to get the same bottom number. Okay, so in this case, yes, they both have a 5 for the bottom, so we can add straight across. So negative 8 plus 19. Oh, I wrote negative 11. It's positive 11. Okay, over 5. And you can leave it as whatever fraction you end up with, okay? You don't have to see if it's in simplest form or convert it back into a mixed fraction, okay? That's sufficient enough. The hardest part, I think, is getting them to be the same bottom and then converting this into a mixed fraction, okay? So multiply, then add. Work your way around the circle. Okay, and I didn't put very many of them on there. The only thing I'm going to note is on number 12, okay, negative 2, to convert that into a fraction, is going to be 2 wholes of a 3. So it's really going to be negative, so you can change this one right now and say negative 6 over 3 plus 1/3. Okay? Because 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. Okay? Negative 6 divided by 3 is negative 2. So that's just to help you out a little bit. I'm not doing the rest of it. In 10, you need to convert that mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Okay? Okay, decimals. These ones are not too bad. You can use your calculator. Obviously, I started out with a decimal, so it should end with a decimal, okay? If you try to just add them together by hand, you can. You have to make sure your decimal lines up. By that, I mean 7.99, and you can say plus negative 1.2, or you can just say minus 1.2, okay? My decimals need to line up accordingly. Okay, so right here, there's nothing, so it's really a 0. Okay, 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 minus 1 is 6. And if you do that on your calculator, it should be the same, and it's probably a lot easier to just do it on your calculator, okay? Okay, 15 says 1.151 plus negative 0.9. Same thing. You can use it on your calculator. Watch your pluses and minuses, okay? I would do it once and then check it again, okay? So you're going to say 1.151 plus 0.9 and then hit the negative button and hit equals. And it's negative, or not negative, 0.2. Gosh dang it. 0.251. Okay, so try that one on your calculator and make sure you got the same. Okay? And I know it seems simple, but people forget to put the negative after they put that. So 1.151 plus 0.9, and then you got to hit that plus minus button. Okay? And then hit equals. If you don't, you're not going to get the right answer. Okay? Okay, in the last section, it says a reef explorer dives 25 feet to photograph brain coral, then rises 16 feet to travel over a ridge before diving 47 feet to survey the base of the reef. Then the diver rises to 29 feet to see an underwater cabin. What is the location in the cavern relative to sea level? Okay, so if the explorer dives 25 feet, where did he start? At what level did he start at? Okay, so that's sometimes the trickiest part. So, if we're on the ground, before we even dive, we started at 0. Okay, and it said he dove 25 feet. So we need to think, is that going to be a plus or a minus? Well, if you dove down, it's going to be minus 25. Okay, and then he rose 16 feet. So plus 16. Over a ridge before diving another 47 feet. So he dove again, so minus 47. And then he rises another 29 feet, so plus 29. Okay, and then it says what is the location, so add all those up, and or subtract them, however you want to look at it, and see what you get. So you got 0 minus 25 plus 16 minus 47 plus 29. It's negative 27. And I'm going to recheck it, make sure I did it right. Plus 16 minus 47 plus 29. Okay, negative 27. And I'm going to be honest, I make these problems up, so sometimes, you know, my verbiage may not make sense, but. Okay, so it says, Ashley started out the day with $175 on her debit card. She went to the food court and spent $11.75. She then decided to do some shopping. She went to get her eyebrows done, and it cost $12.75. She then went to Finish Line and spent $121.98. She called her mom to put more money on her card. Her mom put another $65 on her card. How much money is on Ashley's card? Okay, so start with what we started with. We started the day with $175. Okay, and then she went to the food court and she spent money. So now she has less money on her card. So it's going to be minus $11.75. Okay, and then she decided to go shopping and get her eyebrows done, and it cost $12.75. So minus $12.75. She then spent another $121.98. So minus $121.98. And then her mom put money on her card, and she got put another $65 on her card. So we're going to add 65 to that. And then we need to see, well, what does that equal? Okay. So 175 minus 1175 minus 1275 minus 121.98 plus 65. So she should have $93.52 on her card. Okay. And let me read the other ones. Gaining, losing, those ones aren't too bad. Okay, the submarine one, obviously he starts out at 0 and then he dives. So make sure that you are paying attention to where he started. And then that's all I got. So make sure that if you finish early, okay, well, first of all, make sure you freaking submit your assignment. And then as you finish, check your Skyward, check your missing assignments. I started to grade some of you guys that turned in your missing stuff yesterday. I got some of that stuff in. And then, you know, just make sure you can get on Skyward before Thursday. If you can't by Thursday, then you need to message me on Canvas sometime during the day, and I'll message you back your grade. And then you write it on that document and submit it, okay? And that's all I got.